Hello everyone, and welcome to the Rolling Studio. This is Stephanie Pettis, and I'm coming at you with a video that I was inspired to do. And I was inspired to do it from it was actually the hashtag Love Summer Art collaboration. Wait a minute, let me start that over. Hashtag Love Summer Art reboot, and it was with the CAC, which is Creative Arts Collaboration Group, on YouTube and on Facebook, hosted by Cinnamon Cooney, which is also the Art Sherpa on YouTube. So check her out for sure. And again, thank you admins, and thank you Cinnamon for allowing me to be a part of that collab. It was a lot of fun. I look forward to the next one. In the meantime, if you didn't watch my video and you're watching this one, I'll try to remember to put a link below to that one. This was the artwork that I chose to do. The theme was summer, and I know this is a little more springy, but oops, sorry about that. I know this is a little more springy. I think I've got it now. I know this is a little more spring related, but this was my summer, and then the theme was what makes summer for you. And I just think that the spring brings on the summer, and it's the start. And this is what I did. I did a koi watercolor, and then I ended up doing some micron inking with imagination, just creating these. This whole thing was created from the droplets of the watercolor. So, if you use your imagination, you can come up with just about anything. This little character right here was just, something I saw while I was creating it. So she came into the play, and I figured with all the flowers around and the mushrooms down here, that maybe she was just simply my pollen fairy. So I decided to create my pollen fairy more, it inspired me, so I decided to create a character based off that little character by accident. I have already pencil drawn her, and I'm going to, for the first time, be using, and it's a little scary, but I'm going to be using these Tombow dual brush markers, or brush pens I should say. I have 5 different ones at this point. I do plan to get the whole collection. I'm doing it a little at a time. I'm using my 50% coupons or 40% off between Hobby Lobby and Michael's to get them. So it's taken me a little while, but this is what I have so far. And I think the best set, you've got one that looks like the farm. There's the skin tones. There's some bright summery colors, which I might be using, and then some, galaxy colors, and then of course the pastels. And I think that to create her, I need to keep in the theme that inspired me. And since my koi watercolors were a little more on the shimmer pastel, I think I'm going to stick with the pastel and this little summery one, and maybe use these 2 groups for inspiration for her. So I'm going to put this in time lapse, and wish me luck, because I've never used these Tombows before, and I like to do things, it's experimental. And I'm going to try to get refocused here. There we go. And I'm going to pull out my little, I just recently picked this up. I don't even remember where, but I did a penny drawing. This was inspired by my dad. I recently lost him in November of 2018, so we're not up on a year yet, but this is I called it Pennies from Heaven, because he was a copper man. And there's a long story. I do have more videos that explain that, and more to come for that. So anyway, here was a little practice piece, and now this is the one. This is a dot. This is a little dot journal, and I think people use these for planners, but I'm using it for whatever I choose to use it for. So in this case, I'm going to use it for the Tombow brushes. And let's get started. Wish me luck, because I don't know how this is going to go. And I hope I don't ruin her, because then I'll have to draw her again. Okay, time-lapse time. Enjoy the music. And by the way, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. And the music that's playing is more than likely ones that I've created. So if I do, I'll put the titles into the of the screen. If not, then they came from somewhere else. So just want to point that out as well, because I do create my own music for my videos as well. So anyway, I'm gonna get started. I'm really upset. Apparently I didn't have the camera rolling when I started this, but just a real quick, since I already did this much, I wanted to point out that this isn't technically like marker paper, but what I have already found with the Tombows is they're not really good for blending, so I'm probably going to have to use some pencil. It got a little warped right here, a little thick, a little too wet right there. So I knew they were water based, but I didn't think I could blend a little bit, but it's a work in progress. In the meantime, I'm going to do some detailing on her leaf face here with my micron, the 01 micron. And anyways, I feel really bad that this didn't get in the shot, but anyway, we're going to go back to time lapse.
your name. Forget your world. Forget the people.
Forever, ever, forever, ever.
Okay, well, I'm done, I think, for now with this Pollen Fairy. Just want to point out a couple of things. One, this is representation of a piece of pollen, and of course the flowers on her hair. The little leaf antennas or crown or whatever, a little leaf face and little leafy flower ears. I don't know, it was just a little character that I visualized after doing my watercolor. Doodle, if you would, and that little creature was in there, so I thought it might be cute to create her in a more life size, if you would, visual. So this is my first rendition of her, but I think I want to revise her a bit. This was so much fun for me. I don't think that this paper was the best to do her on. It was a bad choice. This is that planner dot paper. It was a little bit too thin for the water-based Tombow markers. So I ran into a rough spot in her lips, and I'm sure you see it and you noticed it. I'm still learning the anatomy, but I don't think that my lips have come out so bad before. So I would call this one a fail, even though she's still cute. I struggled a lot with the wetness of the Tombows against this paper. I need to go with marker paper to use the Tombows, or some kind of a thicker grade of paper. This was just simply too thin. But overall, I think she's super cute, and she was totally created out of my mind in a up-close visual based off the little watercolor that I made for the hashtag Love Summer Art Reboot watercolor doodle that I created for that event, which is where a bunch of artists got together with the CAC and did a collaboration on. We released our video on the same day, and it was like a festival, and everybody came out. And so you can check out the playlist. I'll put it in the links below. And I'm still super excited about her, but I do think I need a new set of lips. I don't like her lips, and I poked a hole in it, so you know, I can't fix it. I can't fix what it is. But overall, I think she turned out pretty darn cute. I'm not really sure what's going on with her hair either in the back, other than some shadowing, but I could have done a little better. But I'm tired as usual, and I wanted to get it done so I can get this video released. So anyways, I would hope that you would definitely give me some insight in the comments. Again, this was a first for me with Tombows and creating a mythical, whimsical Pollen Fairy, and this is what I'm calling her. So Pollen Fairy, she needs a name, and I'm hoping to recreate her, or somewhat keep her the same, with some maybe little differences if I can find the time to do it again. Either way, I was thinking Pollen Fairy, Paulina, the Pollen Fairy, or if you can come up with a better name. In the meantime, I'm going to let you guys go. Check out the links in the description box. I'll try to put a card up here for a, probably right about here, for a suggested video for the watercolor for this event, and then maybe next time I can do a little better job with a better paper as well. But this is cool for my little for my little journal that I was doing anyway, and I had a lot of fun creating this Pollen Fairy. So anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna quit rambling, and have a blessed day. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, click that bell for future videos. I've really been enjoying drawing, and I need to keep drawing so I can get better at it. And I'm working with all kinds of different mediums, and watercolor has been the big thing, but these Tombow markers were the new thing. So I hope you like it, and you know, don't kill me too much with the lips here. I know they're terrible, but I've never done such a bad job on the lips. Anyway, and the eyes, I had a little rough time on this one, but I guess I'm going to attribute it to being tired. But no more excuses, and I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed day. God bless you, each and every one of you, and may He keep you safe in Jesus' name. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.